All right, we're here at the Big O with the race winner today of the Pinty 100, Treyten Lapcevich. Trey, man, you had a hell of a run today. We'll get to the end there first, but let's talk about the track and your first time on dirt.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. I mean, big thanks to Glenn Steyr and everyone at Ohsweken Speedway for welcoming us here. You know, dirt racing I had a blast. I can't wait to come back here for years to come.
Yeah, I hope they come back here. It was a great show for the fans, but for the drivers, though, it sounded like a little bit of a challenge for some. For you, was there any challenges out there? I know the line was changing a lot, and throughout yesterday and today with the sprints running, there was a little bit of a track change, and it's really dry out there. So tell us a little bit about the track.
I mean, the track was really different every time we hit it. I mean, earlier in practice, I thought I'd found speed just rolling right around the bottom. And then come heat race time, I almost sort of screwed myself by taking the inside on the initial start.
Right.
I really thought that the inside was still going to be good, but it just really wasn't. So I mean, the track was changing all day long. In the feature there, I think I kind of found the line like about 25, 30 laps in when I was following those guys and just trying some different things. I really found where the grip was, and I kind of just stayed there for the whole race.
Right. Yeah, after we saw you kind of take it over after stage 2, and then it kind of came down to a game where you had Iceman in your rearview mirror. What's it like having him?
I mean, it's a tough deal having a guy like Stuart Friesen in your rearview mirror, and especially with all those late race cautions, he's a good driver, and especially on dirt, not many can match Stuart Friesen. So you know, I just those cautions were hectic. He was getting even with me, and he was using me up a little, and then you know, I had to use him up a little too.
Yeah, there's a couple points where he was not giving you much, but hey, you were able to match him. So in the last few laps there, what's going through your mind on that final restart?
Yeah, I wanted to hold my own. I knew the top was the place to be, but I saw Stuart was making the inside work a little when he was getting around those guys and getting up to second. So I knew Stuart was going to be pretty well good wherever he was, and it seemed like I just couldn't get away from him on the restarts like I could other guys. It seemed like I could get the jump on like the 96 car and kind of be clear him in the one, but Stuart just really couldn't get away from him. So I mean, I knew he was going to put up a fight, and I had seen Stuart doing slide drops in practice too, so I was prepared for that. But, you know, I kind of just set myself in a position where I wasn't too vulnerable heading into the last corner. And, you know, I wasn't content finishing second.
Yeah, and you had a few races there where we were hoping that you'd get up there, and now you finally found that race to get up there. You kind of ended a bit of a slump there. What would you say to the people out there that would say that maybe you found a little bit of a slump there?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some tough luck this season, and it's been a lot of mechanical failures that really no one could expect or control. It's all oddball things, so you know, we needed this momentum. We really did. I couldn't have guessed that our momentum was going to pick up at Ohsweken Speedway at all. So you know, it's awesome, and hopefully we can carry it on into these last two races.
Absolutely, yeah. So you got iCar up, you got CTMP up, and you got Delaware. What's it like for you guys going to these last few races?
I don't really mind the end of the season here. We ran pretty good at iCar in the rain last year until we had the transmission failure, and then we were fast at CTMP earlier this year as well. And of course, Delaware. I think like we were unmatched last year at Delaware and just had so much bad luck. So you know, I think the outlook on the rest of the season is looking pretty good for us, and as long as we keep bringing a great car to the racetrack, I think we might be able to pick up a couple more.
Right. Well, hopefully we'll be able to see you in victory lane a couple more times, get a couple more interviews with the new guy on the block, Treyten Lapcevich here. He's going to show up these drivers in the next couple races. We'll see. Thanks, man.
Thank you.